Hey everyone, we're here at the Avis source, but today we have a special interview because we're here at the TLx 210 King Street building, and I'm here with Michael Avis to talk about new technology for classrooms. I'm so excited about this because it's totally something different than we've done in the past. But Michael, what do you do here?
It's a great question, Brian. Well, at the TLX, the Teaching and Learning Exchange, what we do is we're faculty facilitators and instructional designers. And what we do is we work with faculty to help them teach their classes. We help them with anything having to do with teaching and learning and how they present their classes to their students.
Oh, perfect. And actually, now that we see on the tables, guys, some technology here, is this something that we're promoting or we're going to start using? How's this going to affect our classrooms?
Well, we do a bunch of things. So one of the things that we do is we offer traditional workshops. Okay. So you can come in and learn about how to create a rubric, or objectives-based learning, so how to design your curriculum based on the objectives of the course, or how to create an engaging class, or how to play games in the class, or gaming in the classroom. So we do all those traditional things. We also do some one-on-one coaching. So let's say if you're a professor, Brian, you come to me and say, look, I'm really thinking about working on this project, but I need a little help sort of setting some guidelines, following through on what I want to do. Okay. So a coach would work with you to help you complete some concrete goals. Okay. Another thing we do is we do a drop-in time. So when where the TLX at 210 King, room 225, is open, and you can come in and you can just talk to us about Blackboard, you can talk about anything that you want. But one of the great things about that drop-in time is we have a lot of technology available, so you can practice and try it out, and think about how you implement that technology in your classroom.
Okay, so if I'm a faculty, I guess we have to put a number, or is there an email we put for you that they could contact, or how does this work?
That's a great question. So there's a sort of a group website, or sorry, a group email. It's tlx@georgebrown.ca.
Okay, we'll put it right down over here, please.
All right, perfect. And we have 3 faculty facilitators, and we have 3 instructional designers who are all working within the TLX. So you could contact any of us individually, or you could contact the TLX at georgebrown.ca.
Oh, perfect. This is perfect. Now, let's talk a little bit about your technology here, because I'm just curious about how we could use this stuff. Like, this is so cool. Like, I'm looking at these glasses and how we could use this in a classroom. How does this work?
So these are the Epsom Moviero glasses, and what these do is, I'll take a risk at looking nerdy here. And what these do,
you look pretty cool with that, don't you think, guys? Give me some thumbs up on that.
I like it, thank you. So I can actually record and I can see this. These are the old. So if you remember when Google Glass came out, and they kind of discontinued. These are the new version. This is from Epsom. So what I can do is I can record point of view perspective, so that when I'm in a class or if I'm doing a skill, I can actually record what I'm doing and show it to students later. So for example, let's say you're at Casaloma and you're doing a carpentry class, and you want to sort of show some skills, but you want to have your hands free. So you could be doing a carpentry skill, you can record that skill, then you can put that skill up on Blackboard or on YouTube, so that students after class can review and practice what you've done in class. So one of the great things about this is, and one of the limitations we have is, once you've done something in a traditional class, it's gone. But with these, you can record them and put them up so that people can constantly be referring to them.
Well, this is perfect for so many classrooms. I think even the chef house could use something like that, because they're always cutting, doing different things.
Well,
is that right?
We are actually creating a series of skills videos for foundations of cooking.
Perfect.
And there's been a lot of interest around the college for starting to create these short little skills videos, and we hope that these glasses will help facilitate that.
Well, guys, now you got one technology that we could be using. Let's talk about the next one. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Michael, for that. Now, this is the other one that I'm curious about. Like, this is like, I've seen some people, they put it on and they're like kind of like in a different zone or whatever. Is this what it is with headphones? So how does this work? You don't need to put it on because I don't
want to mess up your hair. So
I don't want to mess up my hair because my fans will give me thumbs down. I don't want that, right, guys? Thank you.
So I'm not afraid to mess up my hair.
Okay, so please do for us. Demonstrate for us.
So these are, you've probably seen these Google Cardboard, or you've heard of any of the sort of more expensive VR glasses.
Yes.
So they are called VR glasses, but they're not really. So what we're doing here is, if you wanted to have a real VR experience, the glasses and the computer can cost up to $5,000. And that's not really scalable at George Brown right now. There are some places at the waterfront and around campus that are experimenting with true VR, but it's cost prohibitive. So what we wanted to do is think of a way that we could have these as a class set, have students engaging using this technology, but at a reasonable price. So these cost $38 each on Amazon.
Wow.
And what you do is you put your smartphone inside of it, okay? And then you can run 360 video. So on our TLx YouTube channel, which is the TLx at youtube.com.
Sure, yes, please say
We'll put it up there.
Yes.
We have created a little playlist of some 360 video that you can watch on your phone. You can pop them into this, and you can get that 360 experience. How that would be useful is, for example, construction safety video. So there are some professors who are teaching health and safety at George Brown, and they teach it with the traditional textbook. They say, okay, here are safety procedures for a construction site. However, there are videos available where you can have a 360 video of a construction site, and you can actually be at the construction site and see all the hazards. So it becomes much more engaging, it's experiential learning, and it certainly, we hope, is going to allow the students to really visualize some of those things.
Hey, maybe we could use some of this test for some of our classrooms renovations, because you know what? I always just have to always go back and forth to every building and look at the new renovation. So that's something probably even I could probably use this as well.
And one of the great things about it is we also have this. So
this is a new one. Okay.
This is the 360 camera.
All right.
So what this allows faculty, students to do is to actually take their own 360 video.
All right.
Throw it onto YouTube and actually watch it here. So if a professor.
So you would use this before you go, okay.
That's right, so you can either get the video from YouTube, or you can get it from some, I think Discovery Channel has a bunch of 360 video.
Okay.
But we want it to be really custom to George Brown, so you can create your own 360 video or images using this camera.
Okay, so now, let's say I'm a faculty and I want to use this 360 camera. Where do we sign it out, or is it, you have to rent it? How does this work?
So right now we have one camera here at the TLX.
Okay.
I think there are a couple other cameras around that are in ITS. This will be a product that we will start to lend out in the near future.
Okay.
I would say your best bet as a faculty member is to come to the TLX and we can try it out, and then we can sort of help you create video, create content that you want to use in your classroom. But this is a really great tool, and we're really excited about some of the applications that we can create.
And have you seen some results? Some teachers are using this already, or?
So we've spoken to a few people in the construction at CCET up in Casa Loma. Who are really interested in doing some of these things. I also think that some of the nursing faculty are going to be really enthusiastic about it. So if you can imagine, I'm a nurse. I'm in my first year. I have my practicum in a hospital in year 2 or 3. I want to understand what it's like to be in an operating theater. We could pop this into an operating theater. It could be 360 video, and I could get the experience before I actually have to do it in the hospital. So it's all these experiential things that we're really trying to encourage.
Oh, this is amazing. So now, so as a faculty, I guess before you sign this out, do they need some training? Do they have to come over here for training? Or you don't need to, because it's pretty simple. What do you?
Well, I mean, the camera is fairly simple, but there are some things you need to learn about how to take the video, because it's filmed in a certain raw content, and you have to be able to put it onto YouTube. So those are some of the things that we can help at the TLX. Is if you're enthusiastic about it, we can come. You can practice here. You can figure out how to use it here, and then you can take it out and use it.
This is amazing. There's some great technology here for all you faculties, and probably staff too, if you want to get a chance to use it. But now my last question here is that I have a beautiful robot here, and tell us what's this all about.
So this is Georgie, and Georgie is our new George Brown College robot. He's the only one on campus, and this is all loan from Strategy Innovation. So what they would like us to do with it at the TLX is practice, experiment with it. This is a new technology, but our vision is, because we're looking at Vision 2030 and Strategy 2022, which is all about where's education going to be in 10 years. So we think, and I think it's fairly common knowledge, that robots and AI are going to be a big part of education and of society in the next 10 years. So we've got this robot, and what we're trying to do now is think of applications where people can use them, where students can develop apps, where students can think about using robots and AI in the industry when they graduate. So for example, I think it would be really common to see these robots as service robots. So we would like to take this into a tourism class or a hospitality class and challenge the students to think, okay, how would you use this type of tool if you were running a hotel, or if you were running a restaurant, or if you're working in an airport, or anything that's service related, what kind of things would you have this robot do? And that's our idea, is to sort of think about some new technologies and some new ideas for something like this.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I think I've seen some of the stuff that in events and conference that the robot comes in and you touch these displays, and if you're lost and you're looking for a certain room or whatever, it just gives you that and it talks to you. I assume this talks to you too.
Not yet. It will very soon. So what we've just recently got it, and it's still under sort of factory model.
Okay.
But we're going to put Alexa into it, so you'll be able to talk to the robot and give it commands. So for example, again, think about applications in the industry. Think about a doctor. So a doctor goes to rounds, and they go to all the different rooms, and the doctor walks in and she sees a patient, and she wants to take some notes. She could say to the robot, okay, Georgie, follow me. The robot would follow the doctor into each room. She can dictate to the robot. The robot can automatically upload all that data into a larger database at the hospital. Like, that's something that's not happening now, but we think that's something that's going to be happening in the future. And we want to have our students on the cutting edge of developing that kind of technology.
Wow, this is amazing. George Brown, I think you're seeing some new technology. I hope this video has been helpful for you. Unfortunately, we're running out of time, but please contact Michael Avis. We'll put his contact info here.
And Brandon, we'll put all the instructional designers and all of the faculty facilitators, put their emails available.
Yes, we'll do. You just supply that for us, we'll do that. And this is great. I mean, I can see the future advancing. I'm glad to see that George Brown is moving forward with technology, because it's something that we cannot hold back. Right? I mean, it is something that we need to evolve as we move forward. Guys, Michael, is there anything else you would like to add for faculties?
Sure. I'd like to add that the TLX it's designed for you, the faculty, the teaching faculty, and soon staff and admin will also be welcome. I mean, you're still welcome now, but we're focusing on faculty right now. So if you're intimidated by technology, you might not want to start with the robot. But if you're just thinking about how to add some more zip to your PowerPoint presentations, or you're worried about students who are using digital devices in the classroom and you're losing their attention, all of those kinds of things, the TLX welcomes you. We're here to support you in any way we can. Please contact us and come by anytime.
All right, great. Thank you very much, Michael. It's a pleasure and to do this with you. And well, right, the source, this is something new. I hope you guys enjoy this, because the technology is for everyone. Maybe we could use in some of our events. Maybe John, our producer, will want to use this 360. I could see him smiling there going, oh my God, yes, we could do something like that. Or we could use the robot to do something crazy. We don't know yet, but the future will tell us. Anyways, thank you very much. Love, peace, and I'll talk to you soon.